Hello again, everybody. If you're back with me for the second time today, welcome back. I have a journal flip through to share with you. This is volume something of my Traveler's Notebook journals. I don't know what volume I'm on, so I need to go back and look at my previous journals so I can see what I last had as a numbered journal, but I don't remember. So for now, I just have volume stamped across it, and I will put in a number sometime. Yeah, this is an A6. I've realized that after December daily, I get really burnt out on journaling because I do a fall-themed journal because I really love fall, and I love fall, like warm-toned journaling ephemera. So I tend to do a journal that's all just like crazy fall decorations, and then I immediately jump into December daily, and by the end of that I am a little tired and burnt out and out of ideas for nice pages, and I don't have the energy to do full spreads. So I decided this year to do an A6 because that seemed to work well for me. Last year when I did my A6 journal, I think it was over the summer, maybe. It was also during a time where I was really exhausted and just didn't have the time or energy to do anything intensive. So that worked out well for me. So I decided to do that again because the smaller pages means less real estate to have to fill, and it's a little bit easier to slap down a page without having to do anything wild. So that's what I did for this, and it worked out really well. It is stuffed full, and I'm ready to move on. If you've watched the other video that I posted, this is the journal I'm moving on to, but I flipped through that in the other video. So on the cover, I just have kind of thrown scraps as I was going because I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, so I just sort of threw a bunch of scraps together, and I'm alright with it. So scrap paper, ledger, book page, and then a little piece of sketchbook paper that I embossed on because I got embossing powder and a heat tool and all those things, and I was playing around with it. So yeah, I started this in January right after finishing my December daily. I think I might have taken a couple weeks. Yeah. So the first page is just a little collage of torn bits, like I tend to use a lot. So, you know, paper bag, ledger, book page with this illustration on it and a label. This page, I was just discussing mental health, so I won't get super into that, but did a little cluster up here. These are from crepe paper. Yeah, it's crepe paper. The Maggie Holmes Willow Lane collection. Some of the die cuts that you can purchase through that collection. So this page, I just did a flip out with a business card from the Paper Basket because I got an order in. This day was terrible. I remember this because I had not gotten any sleep the night before. I don't remember why. And then I went to work and I drank, I had a soda because I always drink soda, and then I had a 5-hour energy. And I didn't let enough time pass before I drank another 5-hour energy, and I hadn't eaten any food, and I thought I was dying. So that was terrible. This page is Edith Holden. Why am I blanking out? Yeah, Edith Holden book page that I just wrote a quote on. Here is a takeout menu from my favorite pizza place. And just some decorating. Yeah, nothing crazy that day, but here I wrote on vellum. I got a marker that will actually write on vellum, and I was super excited about it. So this was a little poem that I had written, so I just copied it down in my journal. This day, some friends and my husband and I went to a town about 45 minutes away and went shopping, got pizza and all that stuff. I started reading tarot cards, or learning to read tarot cards. So I was writing about that. This day I did just some collaging, lots of collaging in this journal because that's fun and easy and I like it. It's like relaxing to me. So there's a picture of myself and my husband. We had a little date day and we went to St. Louis and did some shopping. And in this little envelope here, I just have some business cards from places we went to. I started this thing where I was trying to drink water, but easing myself into it because I am a diehard caffeine addict and I'm stubborn. So I let myself drink soda during the day, and then at about 6 p.m. I switched to water and had to drink 2 bottles of water a day. And I did really well for a while. I went like a good month and a half, and then lately I just have no willpower, so I just drink a lot of soda again. But I'm, trying to drink more water. We did some decorating in our house, and I put up a little wall with pictures from our wedding. We, just did some homey stuff. Sorry, it's been a little while since I did a lot of these pages because it's April now. So I don't know exactly what's going on here, but I guess you don't really care what the day is about so much as what the pages look like. I really like the way this little simple collage thing turned out. It just looks nice. Valentine's Day. I think by this point I had gone several weeks without doing anything in my journal, like a long time. And then I went back and started updating. So I went back and put in the card thing that was on the flowers that my husband had delivered for Valentine's Day. So he had like a little note, like a little message to me on there. So I saved that. And then this here is a leaf from the bouquet of sunflowers. Because the petals of the flowers really like withered quickly, but the leaves didn't. So I saved one of those and ran it through my laminator to kind of preserve it. I don't know. I don't flower press, so some of you are probably like cringing, but it's what I did and it looks nice and it worked out, so I'm not mad about it. Here's just a pocket with some more stuff saved from that time. I was not journaling very much. My husband and I finally went to the eye doctor and got new glasses like grown-ups. And so I saved the little pamphlet things. And then this is from a book that I have. It's like a gardening guidebook. And it just happened to have this little quote on March. So that was perfect. This was during that catch-up time, just kind of writing about things that were going on. Here I was just having fun because I felt like journaling. On this day I made a traveler's notebook cover, and it had been a while since I had really made anything, so I made a trifold cover. I think I posted a picture on Instagram if you're following me over there. And I was really proud of how it turned out, considering I hadn't done anything since probably November, which is when I made my December daily. So it had been a minute. So here I was just throwing down random stuff. Fun Dip, because I have a sweet tooth, so I was eating a lot of Fun Dip. If you're not familiar with unhealthy American candy, or if you don't eat a lot of sweets, Fun Dip are like little packets that have like a sugary flavored powder and like a candy stick, and you lick the stick and dip it in the powder, and then and I have a really big sweet tooth, so I was eating a lot of those, and also chicken nuggets from Burger King. This day I was really upset because some really creepy people were being really creepy towards me at work when I was alone. And so after they left later that night, while I was still working, I took some receipt paper and wrote this on there. Here is just some lettering not the greatest lettering ever, but on black cardstock. And this was when I made my new journal. So I put pictures in there because I thought it was really cute. More complaining about working in the particular store I work at as a female. But the page turned out really cute. So if you like don't read the whining, it looks nice. I started to get sick and was upset about it. This was actually not that long ago. This was a couple days ago. My husband and I work opposite, like different shifts. He works nights. I no longer work nights. I work a different job during the day, and I work basically full-time. He works more than full-time. So our schedules rarely ever line up to see each other for more than, an hour or two in passing. And I managed to get a Friday and Saturday in a row off when he had a Friday, Saturday, Sunday in a row off. So this was very exciting. And I was just journaling while sitting in the living room while he slept, because again, he's a night shifter, so he sleeps later into the day. And I was just like journaling about how just having him there and like hearing him in the other room snoring and like knowing he was there was like very comforting. So I started getting really restless and wanting to do something, like not just on this day, but like over the past couple weeks I've been getting really restless. We're gonna move on from that because I don't know what just happened. I started getting really restless and just wanted to kind of get out of the town I live in and do something fun, and I was just kind of journaling about that. And then this same day my husband woke up and comes out and asked if I wanted to get a tattoo. So we drove to St. Louis and I got a tattoo, but that is going to be in a future page. So we spent those couple of days just driving around and exploring and shopping, and it was really wonderful. There we are being really cute. But it was just really nice to get to spend some time with him and do something different and just get out of the routine for a little bit. This is a printable linen from Johanna Kloff's Etsy shop. This is a cut apart from some scrapbook paper, and this is a punch from this scrapbook paper. I took a scrap and just like circle punched one of the designs out. So yeah, I got a tattoo. There is my new tattoo. It is tattoo number 4, but my largest one. And yeah, so I was journaling about that here. Made a little tag and tucked it in. This is the design that she used for, that she sent me, the artist sent me. We tweaked it a little bit to put it on my arm just for like spacing purposes, but this is the design that it's, like off of. And then this is a little embossed piece that I stuck in there after we got home, because while we were up there, I got a heat tool and some embossing powder and I was playing around with that. But yeah, this is the tattoo right after it was done. So I'm like super red, but I love it. It's wonderful and it's everything. So I did a bunch of writing about that. My husband got a tattoo as well, or 2 tattoos, I guess. I don't know. It's one cohesive piece, but they're runes from video game Diablo 2. This is the business card of the artist that did my tattoo. And then this was after I got home. I had to work Sunday, and I was just writing about my day, but also taking selfies of my arm. So, And on that note, this journal is full. And that was it. And this is just a little postcard tucked back there. So I'm sorry, this video was a hot mess. It's probably terrible. I might not post it. I don't know what fell over. But this is my journal, volume something. And I hope you enjoyed it. I will catch y'all later.